Honestly, it's something that we think about every time we land someplace new. Is this a place we could call home? And for Cuenca, the answer is...
We knew coming here that Cuenca is a very popular spot in Ecuador, and not just for tourists passing through, but for people who come and stay a while, like expats, retirees, digital nomads.
So we've just arrived, but we can already see the appeal of Cuenca. I mean, this is a really charming city. The buildings are beautiful, the weather is mild. I mean, today is gorgeous and it's November. And then there's a low cost of living, which I don't mind at all.
But is all of that enough for us to make a home base here? Well, we're gonna find out. We're spending a whole month in Cuenca, and it's day one, so that means we're taking today to get all settled in.
So we're gonna take a look around our neighborhood, we're gonna buy a few groceries, definitely take a look at our Airbnb. And I don't think I'm exaggerating to say this, but I honestly think this is the nicest place that we've ever stayed in. And maybe even form a first impression. Is this a place we could call home? But before we get started with all of that, we wanted to say a big hello to all you nomads and all you travelers out there.
So if you're new to our channel, I'm Gillian, this is Stephanie. We travel the world full time and share it with all of you as we go.
So we're here right now in Parque Calderon. So this is a very lovely ornamental park. It's really quiet here. We actually came here very bright and early this morning because later today, this whole area is just going to be hopping with people and vendors. And just over here beside the park, we've got this gorgeous cathedral. So we're definitely going to have to check that out while we're in town. Now, our Airbnb is just a few blocks away, but first, it's time to go get some groceries.
Now, since it's our first day here, one of my top priorities is getting our fridge stocked. Of course, we'll want to eat out and enjoy all the local foods, but we'll also be doing some cooking at home. Now, as usual, I took a look at Google Maps, and I also checked some expat blogs to find this super maxi store. It's supposed to be the best option, and it's just a few minute walk from our place. So let's go check it out. Well, they've got lots of eggs to choose from. I'm gonna get these free-range ones, which are $4.62 a dozen. We will definitely need some butter. I'll grab this one here for $2.37. They seem to have a wide range of all your favorite breakfast cereals, but I'm gonna stick with this simple oatmeal for $1.50. So even though coffee does grow here in Ecuador, I've heard it can be hard to come by good beans. So I'm gonna check out this coffee aisle and see what I can find. I'm definitely seeing a lot of instant varieties, but they seem to have some locally grown coffee too. So I'm gonna try this one from Vilcabamba for just under $6. I can't seem to find any fresh milk, even though most of the stuff is produced in Ecuador, so I'm just gonna have to grab a little bag of this UHT milk for my coffee for 55 cents. Okay, I'm checking out the wine, and it looks like you can get a bottle from Chile for around maybe $7 or $8, which seems okay to me. Well, that was a very easy shopping experience. It's a pretty big store, and even though the organic and free-range options were kind of limited, I did find most of the things that I was looking for. Now, as far as prices go, they were actually a little higher than I expected, probably because it's more of a premium store. But it was nice to come here and just do my big stock up all in one place. Now, for fruits and veggies, I'm sure I'm going to do much better at the big mercado. It's just a block away from our place, and the produce should be super abundant and really inexpensive, but for today, I'm pretty happy with my haul. We're a month into our Ecuador travels, and I can say that speaking just a little bit of Spanish, un poquito de español, has turned out to be an absolutely essential skill. We've been traveling through the highlands of Ecuador, and very few people we've encountered speak any English at all. Buenas tardes. Muy bien. Poquito cansado. Sí. I have been working on making light conversation, although it's pretty limited. Usually I can share where we're from, how long we're traveling, where we're headed to next. After that, the conversation does tend to peter out, but I try to make the most of those opportunities because it really is the best way to learn a language.
Okay, finally, let's take a look at our Airbnb. Now, in some cities where we stay, it seems like there are just so many options to choose from. But here in Cuenca, there was really only one place where we wanted to stay. It's the perfect apartment with the perfect location right in the middle of the historic center. And I don't think I'm exaggerating to say this, but I honestly think this is the nicest place that we've ever stayed in. Now, the price is also so amazingly low, but we're gonna get to that in a couple weeks when we do our cost of living video. Now, so often what we find is we rent a really nice apartment, but the building that it's in is kind of like old and dilapidated and run down. Not the case at all here. This building is brand new and absolutely stunning. All right, here we go. Come on, guys. So here we are, and you can see this space is just incredible. I mean, we just get started with this amazing kitchen space. We haven't had this much kitchen space in a really long time, so I can tell right away I'm gonna spend a lot of time cooking in here. Now, if we move over this way, what we have is a really open, light, bright dining and living room. And everything's just been decorated so perfectly. There's not too much decoration, there's not too little. It's just very tastefully put together. And one thing that I really love about this space, all the white walls and then the natural brick texture. So it's just a really calming environment. Now, of course, one of the reasons this space is so light and bright is because we have this enormous balcony. So this is a really great thing to have for coffee in the morning or a little wine in the evening. And if you look way off in the distance, we actually have a view of the cathedral. So it's really quite lovely. Now I'm going to show you the rest of the place and you'll see right away, it's actually more space than we really need, but we love it. We've got a bathroom over here. We've got a bedroom over here, but actually we decided to take the bedroom over here, and you'll see why in a moment. So this is our bedroom, and I just love this space. So it's been very tastefully decorated. We even have a little bit of string art on the wall, and we have a lovely ensuite bathroom over here. And what's this over here? We've got a whole other balcony, so we can enjoy the other side of the city. But we've actually saved the best part for last because there's something else we can see. We just have to go downstairs and outside.
It's just so pretty back here. Behind this door. And just behind this gate is my favorite thing about this apartment. So basically, straight up our back door, following a little secret path, we have direct access to this beautiful river. So apparently this river path is supposed to continue on for like 10 miles, so it's the perfect place for dog walking. And there's a bridge just over there, and a couple blocks up is the gym where I'm gonna be going to do my CrossFit. So the location could not be better.
The funny thing is that I had no idea this river is even here. So that's what I get for leaving all the Google Maps studies with Gillian. All right, that's our first day done. We covered all the essentials, I think, and we get it. We see the appeal of Cuenca.
Absolutely, but are we ready to move here? Well, maybe check back with us in a couple of weeks.
I mean, that Airbnb is pretty nice.
It sure is. But of course, we're not just here in Ecuador to spend time in beautiful Airbnbs. No. We're also here for the adventure. And our latest adventure was the week that we just spent in the adrenaline capital of Ecuador.
So we went there for the rafting and the zip lining. Well, actually, I think that's what Gillian was there for. I was mainly just interested in the spa. But you can check it out by clicking on the next video right here.